K-pop is an exploding industry, growing at 22% a year, with an estimated audience of 90 million fans, well beyond the population of Korea. There are more K-pop fans outside Korea than there are in the country of origin. Let's go back to 2012, before the days of BTS, before we were like TT with Twice or got hit with that doo-doo-doo by Blackpink. K-pop was still a very niche industry. The only fans were actual Koreans and closeted international fans. Enter Psy and his single Gangnam Style. A single that changed how the world saw K-pop. It quickly became the most viewed video in the world. Period. But just how meteoric and absurd was Gangnam Style's rise? Here are a list of the top 20 most viewed music videos. Unsurprising, most of the views on this list are BTS's music videos ranging from 400 million to 600 million, with a lone Twice TT video with 488 million. You climb a little bit higher and we have the rest of Blackpink. Capping off the top 4 are BTS DNA with 869 million, then Blackpink's Doo-Doo-Doo, becoming the first group to break 1 billion. And then we have Gentleman at 1.27 billion. And all alone in its own universe sits Gangnam Style with 3.46 billion with a B.
Wow. I wonder how much money this made.
I don't know.
3 billion views. Can we guess? So the only names I see is Psy, Blackpink, BTS. I thought there would be more variety of, people who hit this number.
I remember for Halloween I dressed up as Psy.
Oh, really?
I learned like the dance.
Oh, wow. Please insert a picture here. I want to see.
You want to see? So today we're going to be looking at different charts and statistics in the K-pop industry. And today I'm joined by Grace, an artist in the K-pop industry.
Hi, this is Grazy Grace. I am an artist, I am a songwriter, I'm a YouTuber, and don't mind my nose fashion today.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and get into it.
In the rapidly changing world of K-pop, 2012 was a long time ago. Of the top 10 selling girl groups for 2019, 0 of them existed in 2012. In fact, only a handful of groups that were active in 2012 are still active today. If you had to guess who the longest active group was, who would you say? Brown Eyed Girl? Well, they are the longest active girl group with 13.67 years. Super Junior at 14 years has also gained quite a bit of mileage. Legendary boy group TVXQ makes the list at third with 15.83 years. However, the top 2 spots belong to G.O.D with 20.83 years and Shinhwa with 21.67 years.
Shinhwa, okay.
Coming up at 22 years.
22 years, wow. How old was I? Like 5. Oh, so I could see like most of them are like guy groups.
Yeah.
That last a long time. See, girls, we have cat fights, so.
Yeah, I generally notice that guy groups generally do last a little bit longer than girl groups.
What do you think the reason is as a guy?
Like the reason
Roman?
why guy groups stay longer,
Yeah.
or why girl groups disband so fast?
Like both.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty shallow answer because obviously like the K-pop industry, a lot for the girls, like a lot of it focused on their appearance and their sexiness.
True.
With the K-pop industry, as they get older, it's harder to maintain that appeal for the general public.
True.
I mean, in an ideal world, the most popular groups and the longest running groups should be the ones that are the most talented, the ones that have the best abilities, but that's not what the K-pop industry is.
No, I think that's true. When girls get older, men tend to look for younger. And then for men who are getting older, they think they're still fine. Which is not true. I don't think men are...
No, definitely not. Like I said earlier, it should be your talent and your ability that should be the main thing that attracts people.
Having a successful career for 21 years doesn't start overnight. Before artists can form into groups or as solo artists, they must first develop their dancing and singing skills as a trainee. A normal trainee period can go anywhere from a couple months to 2 years. There's a lot of uncertainty in K-pop. Some idols train much longer than 2 years. Yuna and Jessica from Girls' Generation both spent a total of 7 years as a trainee. Moving up, we all know the story of G.O. of Twice, trained for a whole decade, 10 years, but she was beat out by G-Dragon of Big Bang at 11 years. But even the king of K-pop falls short to the number 1 spot. Jisoo, K-pop solo artist, was a JYP trainee for 15 years. Jisoo was a 27-year-old man by the time he debuted. Many idols are retired by the age Jisoo debuted.
Jisoo, who trained for 15 years.
Jisoo.
before becoming an idol.
Wow. Oh, G-Dragon.
G-Dragon trained for 11 years.
Okay.
Which is also, so how long did you train before you debuted?
I say like 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
I thought that was long.
I mean, I think that's long, but I can't even imagine 15 years. Just for fun, I added the shortest trainee period onto the list. And how long do you think the shortest trainee period is?
It has to be like a month, because I've heard of that.
So Olivia Hay trained for 1 day.
What?
With Blockberry Creative before debuting with Luna.
Wait, but she was a trainee before.
She was a trainee before, but with Blockberry Creative, she was only a trainee for 1 day.
Wow, okay. Well, you still like get time to like, you know, do your own main song. So that probably was like 3 months. So she probably joined and then they just put her in the group.
That's still insane. 1 day.
Yeah, that's a quick decision.
In the world of K-pop, success is driven by many factors, but there is one stat that is king above all: sales. In the current generation, we have seen the most successful generation of girl groups. Starting at the bottom of the top 20, we see some familiar names like Pristin, rest in peace, G-Idol, DIA, and Luna, Stan Luna, all at 100,000 sales and under. The rest of the list stays under 700k until we get to the top 5, who all boast sales of 700k and above: Blackpink, G-Friend, monster rookie group IZ*ONE, and of course, Red Velvet. Now, who is at first place should come as a surprise to absolutely nobody. The surprise is just by how much TWICE, Asia's girl group, has decimated the competition, racking up 6,891,000 sales, 5 times the lifetime sales of second place. In fact, you can take every other single group in the top 20, add their sales together, and TWICE would still be ahead by 50,000 sales.
Have you take a look at this chart, just how absurd they sold.
Wait. This is real?
Yep.
Like this is the difference?
Yeah.
Red Velvet did push a little over 1 million, but TWICE was almost 7 million. Wait, why is Blackpink over here?
Blackpink, a lot of their income doesn't come through physical sales.
Oh.
They get a lot of money through their digital sales and just from their promotions, from their CFs.
Wow. So who makes more money? Through album sales?
I don't know. You'd have to ask JYP or YG for that.
Interesting.
I don't know, actually. That'd be interesting to look at, who makes more money. Maybe next video idea.
Wait, IZ*ONE made more album sales than Blackpink?
Yeah.
Wow.
IZ*ONE is huge. I don't think YG really concentrates on doing physical sales. They get their money from different places.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I mean, it's just insane to see how big the gap is of TWICE and everyone else. It's not even close.
Wow. I mean, I love TWICE, but I didn't think it would be that big of a difference between other girl groups like Blackpink and Red Velvet. So, do you like TWICE, Blackpink, or Red Velvet?
Oh, you're making me choose.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if I had to choose, it'd probably be TWICE.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. What about you? You look like a Blackpink girl.
Yeah, I love Blackpink. I love their concept. I love their fierceness. But I love everyone. But I think Blackpink will be my choice.
That's a good choice.
And while TWICE has been dominating girl group sales in 2019, boy group sales in 2019 tell a different story. Looking at the list, we see some new rookie names making their hot debut with ATEEZ, AB6, TXT, as well as some older names like Super Junior, Newest, Winner, Astro, Monsta X, Stray Kids, NCT. XOSC's What a Life pops in at number 6 with 411k. 17 has 2 albums with You Made My Dawn at number 5 and Ode at number 2 with 488k and 822k respectively. BTS's BTS World has 553k. Despite only being an OST, X1 of Produce X101 is at number 3 with 629k. Asking you who number 1 is probably a stupid question, as we all know the answer. But if I told you that Map of the Soul Persona by BTS was the highest selling album in Korea of 2019, would that surprise you? Probably not. Map of the Soul Persona had 3,556,000 sales, outselling second place 4 times over. But if I told you that Map of the Soul Persona was the highest selling album in the world in 2019, would that surprise you? This year, BTS has outsold every single premier name in the music industry. Post Malone, Khalid, Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and even Billie Eilish was outsold by 500,000 sales, making Map of the Soul Persona the biggest album of 2019 and the biggest album ever in Korean history.
Ooh, this is a big difference when it comes to guys. 17. Oh, okay. Well, I would think that international fans actually buy BTS album like more than the girl groups for some reason. Well, I think, I don't know, maybe like girls spend money on like albums and clothing, but men typically won't really spend money on those kind of like, you know, like albums and clothes and like collections. So I think females do more collections, so maybe that's why.
Maybe. I do notice that girls like tend to have more collections and buy more things more than guys. So, you like BTS?
Yeah, I like BTS.
Yeah?
Of course, who doesn't?
Who's your favorite on BTS? The answer everyone wants to know.
I say V and Jin.
Hey, good choice.
But I like every one of them.
It's gotta be my boy RM.
RM,
You know.
he's talented.
With BTS and Twice being major players in the industry now, just how well do they stack up among all-time greats like TVXQ, G.O.D, and Sonyeonshide? Among active groups, here are the top 20 best-selling K-pop groups of all time. We see some familiar names like Big Bang, SHINee, 17, Super Junior, and Girls' Generation. G.O.D at 5th with 5.4 million lifetime sales. Moving up, we have Twice, the biggest girl group of all time on this list, with 6.9 million. Then EXO and TVXQ with 11.1 and 11.6 million respectively, which leaves you know who for the number 1 spot. BTS with 18.6 million sales. Keep in mind that these are Gaon recorded sales. If we include sales from all formats, it's estimated that BTS has over 38 million sales and will place 90th all time in the world, beating names like Ariana Grande and Carrie Underwood.
18.6 million sales.
Wow.
Which is insane.
They beat TVXQ.
So BTS beat TVXQ, who's been in the industry for
Half the
15
time.
years, and BTS beat them within half that time. But what really surprises me is right here in 4th place, Twice, who has 6.8 million sales. And what's surprising about that is that 1, they're a girl group, and 2, they've only been around for 4 years.
Really?
You know, they debuted in 2015, yet they have 6.8 million sales.
Oh my god. Think about them in like 8 years.
I know.
That'll probably double.
I mean, like, if their success like continues the same trajectory, I mean, they're gonna be insane.
Shinhwa still on top. Another OG. I thought Big Bang would be a little bit higher
Yeah.
than they're still high, but
With physical sales, it's always like surprising how much YG actually sells. So Twice and Girls' Generation are here on 4th and 6th place.
oh wait, no, there's only 3.
Yeah, and then Red Velvet is the only other girl group on this list.
Wait, where's Blackpink?
They're not on the top 20.
What?
Crazy, right? Who was like your group when you were growing up? Like
What else? Yeah, I said
like you had the posters on the wall.
TVXQ.
TVXQ.
Yeah.
And you bought like the photo cards and stuff.
No, I had to print them out because I was in the States.
I see.
I couldn't get them.
But you had like the whole like the posters and everything.
Yeah, of Chejung.
Wallpaper
Chejung
on your
was
cell phone?
Yeah, I had that. I even
Nice.
like copied Chejung's hair color.
Did
Like
you?
I bleached it in middle school, so I wanted to be like Chejung. He was my idol.
Hey guys, I think that's it for my video. Thank you for watching. It was really interesting to see all the different K-pop statistics, all the different data, and all the different achievements that these groups have had. And shout out to Grace for joining me on this video. And remember to subscribe to her channel. It's Grazy Grace.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and shout out to Embers for being in this wonderful location
shout out to Embers.
in Itaewon. So you guys can come and check out here. And thank you, Asian Theory. This was
Thanks.
so cool. Like, I would never imagine these statistics until you actually research and see it. But I don't think it really changes the way we really look at these K-pop artists, whoever's number 1 or number 10. Honestly, I don't think it matters. Everyone's talented.
That's it for my video. Remember to hit like, hit subscribe.
Bye!
See ya.